Hi folks, so just going to do a quick vlog, last one of the night. I'm uploading a couple of videos I made today in Dulwich and Herne Hill, sort of like, because both of those areas kind of, I was on the border of both of those. I'll show you in a minute anyway, because like as I was sat here uploading, watching Adam the Woo, and I like what he's done with his new format, the way he's doing the edit thing. I mean, to be quite honest, sometimes I will edit some of mine, sometimes I won't. It all depends. I must admit, I originally liked his original format of the Daily Woo, where he just... But I totally get what he's saying, I totally get where he's coming from. And I actually enjoy the new format that he's using. I like the way he's doing the new Daily Woo videos. So, all power to him. Really, really like it. So anyway, but that said, the thing is, for me personally, I must admit I've got really lazy over my. As I'm getting older, I don't know. Maybe I was lazy to begin with, although I don't necessarily agree with that necessarily, because I know that when time to work hard is, I can work hard, and so I know that, you know, I'm not a slacker necessarily, as the Americans would say, but if I've got out to do, then these days particularly, I mean before, when I was younger, I would definitely be out and about doing stuff, but these days as I'm getting older, I don't know, maybe it is age, maybe it's something to do with getting older, but the thing is that, I don't know, these days I really don't want to do too much if I can help it. Anyway, so the thing is that, like I say, sometimes, although I actually enjoy the creative process as well, that's the thing, you know. Adam's absolutely correct on what he was saying about, like, you know, it's more creative doing the editing thing, and it's fun. It can be fun and it can be great. Sometimes it's not so fun when it all goes wrong and it doesn't work, which has happened on a few occasions with me. And also, I think I really need to get a better sort of editing software. I've got a couple on there. I've got the bog standard Microsoft film thing, editing thing, so I've got that, which is kind of like, as far as I'm aware, and seems to be bog standard when you buy your new computer or whatever, or laptop or whatever. Seems to become a, I think it's a standard thing generally. Anyway, so, but the thing is that, you know, it's got its limitations. I mean, I know you can sort of, like, I guess you can upgrade it and things and what have you, but more often than not that costs money. There might be some free versions, I don't know. Anyway, that's something I'll look into, because once you've got a decent quality editing software, I think, you know, you can get a bit more creative with that. And anyway, so the other thing is that, like I say, sometimes I don't want to necessarily do the editing because sometimes it is a lot of work. But anyway, that said, that doesn't mean to say that I won't be doing any, because I will at times. Right, and again, I don't mean to get caught up in my own stuff. Right, okay, so as I was sat here doing all that, thinking about all those things, suddenly occurred to me that I want to do one last vlog before I go to bed. It's now 5 to 9, I've got to go to bed early in the next couple of hours, definitely, because I'm going to be up at 4 AM. I've set my alarm for 4 AM, so it'll give me plenty of time to get up, wash, dressed, fed, feed my cat, and make sure I get to, because I want to have enough time to be able to also do another quick video, maybe at Victoria when we get there in the morning, and where else? So, wait, sorry, completely lost my train of thought. Right, so yeah, tomorrow I'll try and do some filming at Victoria. It's going to be super early, about half 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually, no, it can't be half 5 because that's the first tube. So it'll be around about 6 o'clock in the morning, round about at Victoria train station. And then when I get to Sittingbourne, try and do some more there if I can, if it's possible. Right, okay, that all said, I wanted to show you, as I was sat, like I say, I was sat here, and I was suddenly thinking to myself, do you know what? Maybe it might be a nice idea, and this is just, again, like Adam, you know, things pop into my head about how can I make things a bit more interesting or do something different whatever. And as I was sat here, I was checking a couple of things out. One of them being Google Maps. Excuse me, sorry, I got a bit of phlegm. And so as I was checking this out, sorry, I have now completely lost the thing I was trying to show you. Well, actually, why is it not? Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Bear with me for a second, please. Sorry. I am trying to... No, it's not. Hey, right, okay. You're playing that, are you? Playing that little game. Come on. Aha, right. Okay. Right, sorry about that. I think it's because I did something else. Right. Okay, so I'm going to show you where we were today, because I thought this might be interesting for folks that don't necessarily come from my part of the world and necessarily know it. Now, you're going to have to bear with me, because the thing is, it's, as I've said many times before with this screen on this camera, it's really difficult to see just exactly what you guys are going to see eventually on your own screens, obviously, because I can make out some shapes on there, but I can't see exactly what obviously what my eyes are seeing compared to what the camera sees, and or whatever. Anyway, sorry, I know I'm not making any sense. Right, okay, so this is Herne Hill, right? Now let me just, right, there's Brixton. Oh, hang on. Right, sorry. Right, so there's Brixton. That's where I live. Yeah. This is Herne Hill, down here. Now, this is Railton Road. This little white road. Oh, I keep forgetting. You can't see, can you? I've got to turn this and move the. Right. So there's Railton Road. This little white road here. Right. That's Railton Road. As I'm tracing it along the B223 apparently is its official designation. Anyway, so so that's Railton Road, and that's the road I walked down today to get to Herne Hill, and then obviously ultimately to Dulwich, because Dulwich is literally right next door to it. So the velodrome, the video where you'll see I find the velodrome, is right here. Sorry, let me try. Oh, this map doesn't want to move that bit. Right. There we go. So there's the velodrome, and that's where we were today. And that's Dulwich Village over there. Dulwich Village is over there. We've been there before. Now there was, and that's, oh sorry, just so you know, that's where the picture gallery is. So that's where we were today. We were around here. And you can see again, it shows you how much greenery there is around. There's, in fact, there's that park that we walked through, by the way. Let me just zoom down there a little bit. Right, so that's where the park is, and that's that blue bit, obviously, is that little brook or stream or whatever the heck it is, I don't know. So that's where we were, and then we walked down. See, what I did then was, you see, as I say, obviously you've just, hang on, wait, sorry, I'm going to have to minimise this a little bit, so I'll try and get some of the areas back in. Right, so you guys, we were round about here, and I decided to walk down further down to here, and then no, hang on, no, I'm confused now, which way? Anyway, sorry, so I took some of the smaller side streets, but because I don't think I went down this way, because otherwise I'm just doubling back on myself, and I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. But anyway, so there's Brockwell Park, by the way. That's the one that we got to eventually from that little route. You'll see all these when I put them up anyway. So, right, so like I said, that I might have left something out, and you might be asking a load of questions about lots of different things that I've probably forgotten to mention, so please, I apologise about that. But I also, whilst I remember, because my memory is atrocious, where I'm going to be tomorrow, you know, I'll just show you. See, this is the River Thames, by the way. Oh, hang on, I can't see where you. Oh no, you can't see it, can you? Right, hang on. Whoop, wrong way. Right, there's the River Thames. Oh man, I've got a lot of phlegm. Sorry about that. Really. Right. Please bear with me on this. I know this is... I've never done this before, trying to show you something on the screen and at the same time move things on the screen, so I don't know, I might even have to edit this, or maybe not. Mind you, I haven't got time tonight, so I'm going to have to... Right, so there's, and again, for people that don't live in this country necessarily, just to let you know when, if you might have seen a soap opera called EastEnders, and that's the bit of the river and the map that they usually show on EastEnders, because if you look at that bend in the river, if that was a natural, and I presume, I don't know if it's natural, I'm assuming it is a natural formation, but if it didn't have all the built up area around there, because that's where Canary Wharf and the Millennium Dome and all that sort of stuff is round that sort of general area, and because it's so sort of built up and what have you, that in a sense there's no natural banks in that sense around there, so basically what I'm saying is, you see, in nature, if that was just a natural river flowing through countryside with no built up area around it whatsoever, that would eventually turn into an oxbow lake, what is termed an oxbow lake, because those two pieces of river there, from that side and that side, would eventually, the banks would erode. I think that side would be the one that erode, well, depending on which way if the river's flowing, no, it's flowing that way, isn't it? Of course it is, because that's the sea there. So if the river's flowing this way, presumably that's the bank that'll get cut in, and this is the bank, because it's slower on this side, will build up. No, hang on, that's not right either, is it? Shows I don't know what I'm talking about, doesn't it? No, hang on, wait. Yeah, it's something like that. So that erodes, that bit erodes, and that bit, surely that would have to erode to... Oh, anyway, sorry, I ain't an expert in this. It's just a little bit of knowledge that I know, that those two sides of the river there eventually meet, and then that bit in the middle, when it erodes like that, and then there's a new connection, the river would then connect that way. This bit would get forgotten about, yeah? That bit would be cut off completely from the main body of the river. Because what would happen is eventually, like I say, the erosion would happen, it would get to the thing, and those two bits meet, and for a little while at least, there'll be a connection with all of that. But eventually, what happens is that they find that, like, because if you see these oxbow lakes, they're actually bow shaped, not complete circle. They're actually in a bow, because this part, I think it's this part anyway, somewhere. See, I'm not an expert, but it basically, a part of it dries up, and then you're left with this sort of like half moon shaped lake, essentially. And even then, they will eventually dry up, because it's not fed by anything necessarily. Right, okay, enough of all that. Sorry, I was just... Right, I'm trying to show you where the heck I'm going to be tomorrow, and here's me waffling on about flipping oxbow lakes. Right, here we are. So this is the River Thames, and this is the Thames estuary, and here we've got an island which is called the Isle of Sheppey, and it's going to be somewhere around here, I think, is where the prison is situated, and I'm going to be training prison officers there tomorrow. So that's where I'm going to be, folks, tomorrow. It's near Sittingbourne, like I say, that's the station I'll be getting off at, and Sam will then pick me up. She's a psychologist, trained psychologist. She'll be picking me up tomorrow at Sittingbourne at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll make our way to the Isle of Sheppey, and it's, like I say, I'm sure it's around about here somewhere, the prison. Well, there's three of them actually. So Swaleside, Elmley and Stamford Hill. So they're the three prisons that are on that island. Right, okay, so, and also just so you know, that video I made of a little town, seaside town, that I would love to retire to one day, and I've absolutely fallen in love with, is Whitstable. And there it is, look, there's Whitstable there. Yay, I love that place. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. Right, okay, eventually at some point I want to retire there. I really do. It's gorgeous, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful little place. Right, and so, folks, there is the map of England. And you can see now where roughly I am. If I can get this thing to move. Okay, I'll just zoom out a little bit more. In fact, why don't we just... Yeah, hang on. I'll tell you what, let's just go for it. There we go. So that's where I originate from, Manchester. And this is where I now live, London, and have done for the last 14 years, more or less. Getting on for about 14 years. I've lived in London now. Yeah, hang on, wait. 14? No, actually. Yeah. Actually, it's about 14 years, I think. Right, okay. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow at the Isle of Sheppey. Like I said, just zoom back in again, just quickly, just so you know. There we go. And there's Whitstable again, like I said, and there's that Isle of Sheppey, and that essentially. Oh no, no, it's Eastchurch actually. That's where the prisons are. They're actually here. I said somewhere over here, but I was wrong. No, that's where. And you notice it is a complete island, by the way. It is separated by water all the way around. I don't know if you can see that or not, but see, look. So it is an island. It's completely cut off, apart from obviously the road bridge there, and I think there's a rail bridge as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Eastchurch is where the actual prisons actually are. I'm just trying to zoom in a little bit more so that wait. Oh. Do you know, I might even be wrong on that now. I could have swore Eastchurch was where the hang on, wait, could it be this complex here? Not sure, it's not showing me anything. Nope, holiday centre, that can't be it, obviously. Well, I guess it depends on what you term a holiday, doesn't it? That's really, I wanted to try and find it for you guys so that you, anyway, so like I said, that is where I'm going to be tomorrow. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there because I need to get to bed soon, and as I've said before, I've set the alarm for 4 in the morning. Oh, hang on, chopping my head off now, you can't see me. Just get the top of my head. Yeah, so as I was saying, blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Yeah, look like Chad. Chad, you know the character Chad? Never mind. Sorry, an obscure reference perhaps for some people. There's a character during the Second World War that appeared. I don't know how it or who originated it or how it originated or whatever, but I've through my family, particularly with my father, that's how I know about Chad. Anyway, again, I'm totally going on some random flipping what's the name. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be tomorrow. That's where we were today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, because that'd be very nice. My subscribers are actually going up, and thank you very much. It's really greatly appreciated. I mean, okay, in the grand scheme of things, like I always say, the grand scheme of things, you know, it's not like mind-blowingly, you know, stunning numbers, like, but to me, it's a big deal, to be quite honest, because like I've now got 54 subscribers. I mean, for most people, that'd be like, what? You know, but anyway, no, the point is, you know, that's a heck of a lot. That's more than I've ever had. You know what I mean? So for me, that's quite amazing. 54 subscribers, man. Wow. I know. I can. It's like my head is already there, saying like, do you know how maybe a little bit pathetic you sound, really? Because like some people have got like 2,000, 5,000, 8,000, 20,000. You know, 250,000 subscribers. Blah, 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 you know what I mean? So you know, the comparisons are like, wow, and you're getting excited about 54. You know what I mean? It's like, well, anyway, but no, still, you know, like I say, it's great. You know, and thanks for subscribing. That is greatly appreciated. It really is. You know, it's like I never thought I'd get like that many people, to be quite honest, wanting to watch my videos, because they're not all that brilliant or interesting necessarily. And at the moment, like I say, I'm not doing a lot of editing. I definitely can't edit this. I haven't got the time. And in fact, I need to shut up because I do waffle on. And if you notice, once I get talking a little bit, and once I feel relaxed, and you know, because sometimes out and about, and especially when I'm walking, and as you notice, my breathing's not very good, and that's my own fault because I'm a smoker and I'm still smoking. So I'm bringing this on myself. It's my own fault. But nonetheless, it is obviously having an impact, because my breathing is terrible when you think about it. I heard myself again today, and it's not like I'm running about or anything, you know what I mean? I'm not running anywhere, I'm just walking. Okay, I'm walking and talking and holding the camera in my hand at arm's length, which does make your arm ache after a little while. But nonetheless, you know, I'm 50 years of age. It's like, you know, by rights, I don't think I should be sounding like that, really. But like I say, I accept and realise the fact that that's got to be the smoking. There's no other two ways about it. So anyway, but as I said, if you notice how I get relaxed when I'm indoors and when I get talking, and once I am talking, it's kind of like, where's that off button? Quick, we can't shut him up. Right, but I need to off myself. Ooh, oh God, no, that didn't sound right at all. I meant to say, oh God, that sounded terrible. I meant to say, I need to switch myself off. Oh God, that sounded terrible. Oh dear, right, so maybe I should edit that bit out. Oh dear, right, okay guys, so once again, thanks for my new subscribers and obviously long time subscribers. Thanks very much, honestly, it's greatly appreciated. It's like, you know, wow, 54, fantastic, brilliant guys. Thank you very much, take care and catch you soon. Bye for now.